This week on Desi Beat, call it mean or call it march, fish is an integral ingredient of our cultural broth. It is not just the variety of fish that baffles you, but also the diversity of cooking styles. And stitching it together is a wide assortment of fish curry surprise. No matter how you slice it, dice it or spice it, food is important. But food also has a deeply rooted cultural connection that makes it much more than what it signifies on our dinner plates. If we are what we eat, then there is nothing better that can explicate our identity than the foodie paradise our dish has to offer.
Hi, it's Neha on Desi Beat. You do know it's your favourite Desi hangout in Britain. I know it is, right? We're going to be looking at something that gets every single Desi so excited. And it starts with a big fat F. Food! Yes, it's food. Food has been connecting us Desis to our culture and heritage for many, many years. Now imagine, right, our Bee Gees, our Dadis, all immigrating to Britain, and now they're here. They're teaching those exciting, authentic recipes to our grandchildren, and that tradition carries on for many, many years. Now we're going to be looking at something a little bit similar to that. The authentic fish curry recipes. Cannot wait to get into that kitchen today.
From the beginning of history, fish became an inseparable part of human life in the Indian subcontinent. Over and above becoming food of high nutritional value, the practice of casting a fish motif on a coin or stone sculptures to use fish as a symbol of fortune and an object in literature, folk songs and mythology. The fish in Desi context has transcended to narrow limits of cultural segmentation. Our dish has a coastline which runs well over 7,500 kilometres. Fish is one of the greatest bounties from this marine world, and its nature that it also forms a staple for people from the coastal areas of our dish. The flavours, cooking techniques and local ingredients may vary from Maharashtra to Kerala and Tamil Nadu to West Bengal and the northeastern states, but one thing that binds them together is food preparation, we commonly refer to as the fish curry.
Now, if you were to ask a Bengali, what do they have in their tiffin for lunch? 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to lie, they're probably going to say machi. They love their fish and they are proud fish eaters. And as today on Desi Beat is a fish curry special episode, how can you not mention fish curry and Bengalis? Right, I think it's time we go straight into the kitchen because I'm getting a bit hungry. Let's carry on our fishy adventure. Okay, right, Fides, what are we going to be looking at first?
We're going to do marinade first.
Okay, so marination is so important, so all the masalas go inside the fish and it can just taste incredible. Right, should we crack on?
Yeah, little bit salt.
Okay, adding a little bit of salt in the fish. So this is a river fish?
Yeah, a little bit of mustard.
Okay, so we're putting a little bit of mustard in there as well, which is meant to be quite common within Bengali food.
Turmeric.
Turmeric powder is going straight in there, going to give it a bit of that colour in there.
A little bit chili powder.
Okay, we're putting in the chili powder now. You're going to marinate it with your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, now the oil's going in. So now you're mixing all of it in. How does it feel? Does it feel slimy and soft?
Yeah.
So all the masalas are mixed in already. The oil's really kind of spread it across the whole fish now.
And you're going to leave 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to leave the marination in for 15-20 minutes because we want to make sure that the flavour goes all the way inside of the fish. So when we eat it, we're going to have a mouthful of explosion of tastes. Brilliant. Okay, so all the marination's done. It's been here for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah. And you can already see the colours changing already, which looks incredible. Now, it's time to fry the fish. Yeah. There you go. So the reason we're going to be frying the fish as well is to make the, make the fish a little bit more solid so when it goes into the curry it doesn't fall apart, and also the flavours are going to seep through even more. You can already smell the flavours coming through. It smells incredible. Okay, now that's all done. What's going to be the next step? How long are we going to leave this in here for?
5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes of frying. So flipping one of the fishes. Just like that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that golden colour. The fish is so tender and soft. Yep, so all the fish is getting flipped now. It cooked quite quickly, didn't it, on one side? The fish is fried and I have to say it is smelling delicious. Now the next stage is to make the curry sauce for this fried fish, and over here we've got a frying pan with a bit of oil already heated up in it, and we're going to start making this curry paste. So what's next? So we're putting a bit of garlic in there already. Yeah? And how long do you leave it in there? So you're going to fry a bit of the garlic in there.
Then you put onion.
Okay, so we've got some chopped white onions that are going in.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so we put the heat up on the temperature. We're now frying it.
Yeah.
Okay, some more mustard is going into this curry paste now.
Yeah.
And now tarrac powder is going in.
Yeah. Curry powder.
Curry powder, mixed curry powder is going into there as well. Fantastic, very colourful.
A little bit chili powder.
Right, chili powder is going in. Oh, we just put a little bit, I like that. Don't want it too spicy. And you can really see how it's gone really browny, orangey. The colours have really come alive. So now this is the gravy onion base that we've got, which is already made because restaurants want to get food out to you as quick as possible. So that paste is already made. All gone in. Now you can see the real lovely orange colour here.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're putting in a bit of lady fingers, a bit of bhindis going in there. Some potatoes as well. Very different. So you can put all sorts of different types of vegetables in your fish curry. I know Bengalis love putting vegetables in their fish as well. So lady fingers, potatoes, check. Anything else you want to add, you can add to it. Okay, so it looks like the bhindi and the veggies in there are almost cooked. I think it's time for the moment of truth, isn't it? You ready?
Yeah.
Look at this, it's going in. It's going for a swim. Wow, it smells incredible. So you're going to put some more onion-based gravy in there as well, yeah? So we're now cooking all of this together on a slow cook fire at the moment. We've got the fish, which we've marinated already in there, and we've fried. That's gone into the paste. So just 5 minutes. There's not long left before we can start eating. But we don't want to stir it too much because the fish is going to break. You have to be very delicate with this process. Okay, so the fish hasn't broken. Good news, the tender process has worked and we are ready to serve our fish curry. You ready?
Yeah.
Delicious curry paste. There we go, we've just added a bit of coriander and fried onions on top. Brilliant, and there we have it. Well done. Here's our Bengali style fish curry. Even though Bangladesh is near the coast, they tend to normally use a lot of river fish, and that's what we've cooked this dish with. I'm so excited to have it because you're not here right now. If you could smell it, I could just imagine what it's going to taste like. I'm so excited. You can already see how the fish is not broken at all, but yet it feels quite tender from the spoon. This has got to be the moment of truth now. The fish is so soft and tender. It has kind of like a sweet smell to it before I've even tasted it. And marination has definitely done the trick on this one. Really taste all the flavours seeping right inside of the fish. It's so delicious, so soft and tender, melted in my mouth. A lot of Bengalis like to put a bit of mustard oil in the cooking, but we thought we'd try something a little bit different by using a mustard paste, and you can really taste that kick of the fish. So another great tip that I've learned today is if you rub a bit of lemon onto the fish during the marination process, it will retain the flavour and the colour as well. Now, if you're going to buy a fish, try consume the fish within 2 days because you don't really want to waste the great fish now, do you? And if it's going to be a little bit more than 2 days, then make sure you refrigerate it because you want it to taste as delicious as this one. Now, cooking fish can be quite easy, but also it can be a little bit tricky. You need to make sure you don't overcook it, and you need to make sure you don't undercook it either. Sounds a bit simple, doesn't it? But you need to follow those rules. Now, even some master chefs, right? They even look at 2 things. One is time, and one is temperature, and then you'll get the perfect fish like this one. I think it's fair to say us Desis love our fish. Why not? It's delicious, it's got protein, omega-3, and it's just so yummy. I've really enjoyed today's fish journey, and I hope you have too. And you do realise we've only looked at just a little bit about these fish dishes. There is so much more to come, but just bear with us. I'm off now, and I will catch you soon on another episode of Desi Beat. And you won't be waiting long. It's only a week away.
A curry in a hurry is long past gone. It's time to sing the fish curry song. Hilsa, bombil, or mean curry with rice. It tastes so nice when blended with spice. Goa, Malabar, Machar Jol and more, fishing out the best from the regional shores. Goodbye, Shab Bakhair and good night.